I'm Jen with the St. Croix Environmental Association. I'm here at the St. George Village Botanical Gardens in St. Croix to give you some tips on how to help wildlife recover after hurricanes. In 2017, the Virgin Islands was hit by 2 Category 5 hurricanes in a 2-week time period. Not only did humans and their structures experience a lot of damage, but the wildlife took a really big hit. All the leaves, all the seeds, all the flowers, all of the things that many of our wildlife species feeds on were completely blown away by the high winds.
Hummingbirds, bananaquits, and seed-eating birds like doves and pigeons had nothing to eat. Our pollinating insects had no nectar to feed on, and a large number of our fruit-eating bats starved.
In fact, the most dangerous time for wildlife is not during the storm, but it's actually in the weeks after the storm when there's nothing to eat and they're starving. So we learned some pretty simple tips that we want to share with you to help wildlife recover more quickly from hurricanes. It's best to start ahead of the hurricane, way before hurricane season comes around, and plant trees, plant native trees, plant fruit trees. Palm trees are actually a great option. This is something we learned from this last storm, that the palm trees actually maintain their flowers even after the storm, and so the bees and the birds were crowded around there eating the nectar. You also want to keep the environment healthy and clean. Reduce your pesticides and clean up trash and debris, because really hungry animals are going to eat whatever they can find, even if it's an inappropriate food source.
As you're preparing your own hurricane supplies, consider putting together a wildlife kit so you can help birds, bats, and bees in the event of a storm. Start with a small waterproof tub and fill it with a few supplies, like sugar to make nectar for hummingbirds, bananaquits, and other nectar eaters. Birdseed for the seed eaters like doves and pigeons. A hummingbird feeder to hang outside with sugar water. Some quick-growing herb and wildflower seeds like basil, cilantro, and zinnias. And some rope or twine to hang your feeder and fruit for bats. Now you're ready to help wildlife in the event of a hurricane. Watch our other videos for more specific tips on how to protect wildlife before and after a storm, including some craft projects and creative ways to help birds, bees, and bats specifically. Thanks for watching and for caring about our island wildlife.